Yo, what is going on, guys? Today we're going to check out the DERRY 4520 Longhorn by Fox. This mod basically just came out, or just had a major update. I'm super excited to get to check this out. It does look pretty badass and there's some really good tweaks in it. But you know what to do. Do me a huge favor, guys. Drop a like on the video. Make sure you smash that sub button. We're going to jump into it now. Alright guys, today we're going to check out the DERRY 4520 Longhorn. We got to purchase this bad boy and customize it up. This is another mod by Fox. Super excited. I feel kind of bad because some of the mods that I've reviewed lately, they've got an update since the review. But this one just got an update just recently. 57 ER87 floaters. I actually kind of like these a lot. Floaters it is. Extended power winch, diff lock engageable, snorkel twin front facing or intake twin front facing, frame add-ons, saddle high or saddle low. Let's go with saddle low. Front bumper, bumper lights, bumper. Oh, we can add both. That's awesome. Kind of your traditional options here. Flapper, flapper twin. Let's do that. ER rims. Paint jobs. Put that on. And now we got to pull this bad boy out and see what it can do. So the DERRY Longhorn, since I started playing SnowRunner, has been one of my favorite trucks. And the main reason is because it's just such a heavy-duty, badass truck. There's a lot of flex in the suspension. That is pretty incredible to see. Put the diff lock on and see what we can do. It honestly just kind of cruises through this. No hesitation at all. See how we do now that we're hitting this kind of mud pit area. Put it in a low for obvious reasons. So in low, it doesn't struggle or hesitate at all. Well, plus it does spin now that we're coming out of it. It does happen to spin just a little bit, but it doesn't seem to spin too crazy, really. And that's the part that kind of gets me, is that you would think that it would spin a little less now that we're kind of out of the deep parts of it. Oh, goody, there's a trailer that we left behind right there. Pop it in automatic, and if we can, we're actually going to try to put it in high. We'll pick up that trailer on the way back, though. And we got into high gear, no problem. One thing that's interesting about this high gear is the fact that I can almost go down to being completely stopped and it just pick up where I left off, no problem. This actually does quite incredible here, I will say. And high gear just doesn't slow it down at all. Like, we don't end up digging bad really anywheres. So I spoke too soon. Just as I say that, we start to bog down big time. This is kind of to be expected though, and the speed you get when you have decent traction, it's not too deep and soft like it is there, really just kind of makes up for it. The part that I don't like about the Derry is having that rear axle steer. There's like, I don't want to say steer delay or steer lag, but it is a little sensitive, and after a few seconds after you start to initiate whatever steer you're doing, it actually starts to, seems like it works against you, or I don't know how to best describe that, but it's definitely a little different. We'll grab this trailer and carry this back with us. Put it in a low because we did struggle quite a bit here to begin with. Put on a low minus and see if that helps at all. As soon as we get through, we'll be able to start trying to cross the river. One thing that I do kind of want to say is that there is quite a few different Derry mods. And you might ask yourself, like, what makes one better than the other? And I don't think any of the Derry mods or tweaks are necessarily better than the next. I think what it really comes down to is they all have, you know, a little bit more unique options available. And some of them just have like completely different options for you altogether. One thing that I did notice is that one of the suspensions for this truck that Fox provided, it has a lifted front and a lowered rear. So where your hitch is and whatnot, you actually don't have a big lift. And so for me, that is something I would enjoy, depending on the trailer that you're hauling. Sometimes if you have too much lift, it can cause issues when you're hauling. Things just don't link up right, or basically your front axles on the trailer just won't have the opportunity to actually reach the ground. So you lose a little traction there, and you almost steer with the weight, you know, tilted a little bit. And this current's so strong, it's actually pushing the trailer over. I may need to winch just for a second, and not because the truck's incapable, but there's a lot of rocks here, and the Derry has, the way the axles are, it can be a little difficult when you come to those rocks. But it looks like the trailer, yeah, is leveling out now. But with that said, like, Fox, JB, Gummy, Max Mike, their tweaks are just incredible, and I've never really had any issues with any of them. But they all do present their own unique differences, and that's kind of what makes a mod, in my opinion, is one creator's opinion or view on it is going to be entirely different from another's. That's pretty relevant. You notice it pretty fast in games like SnowRunner, for example. So, in closing though, 10 out of 10 recommend checking out this mod. There is going to be a mod link in the description, guys. If you could do me a huge favor, drop by and download this mod and check it out and let me know what you think of it. And as always, guys, don't forget to drop a like and a sub. We will catch you with the next one.